Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 20th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Tuesday out there so far. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we'll talk about your forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. So we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. We're going to take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisories for your locations as well. And also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products they offer. And at the end of this broadcast, we will talk about the hurricane outlook for the next 48 hours and the next 7 days on Tropical Storm Brett, and also which will become Tropical Depression number 4, then Tropical Storm Cindy. Alright, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. As you can see here, we got high pressure dominating the Quebec area down into Montreal, Canada, southeastern Canada as well. Also, we got high pressure dominating Maine all the way back into Boston and New York area. New York State area, that is, northern Pennsylvania. Also, high pressure is also in charge over here from Michigan all the way to portion of eastern Wisconsin, all the way through Iowa, through Missouri, all the way back down into Arkansas, which is northeast of Dallas, northern Louisiana, also in Illinois, northern Indiana, and northwestern portion of Ohio. Alrighty, we got shower and thunderstorm activity from central and southern Ohio through Pennsylvania, through New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., through Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, all the way down into the Carolinas, Florida, Florida Keys, all the way back to the Houston, Dallas area, also back into southwest Texas as well, through Mississippi and Tennessee and Alabama and Georgia. Also in the red slashed area here, this is flash flooding and heavy rain expected in this area here. Also, we have more shower and storms extended through Oklahoma, all the way into southern Canada, all the way back to a portion of Montana, Wyoming, and also into northeast Colorado. Also, we have some mixed precipitation also over here in portions of northern Wyoming, western Wyoming through western Montana, also northern Idaho, and also northern portions of Washington State, also up around Vancouver. Got some shower, maybe a thunderstorm there as well. In the red slashed area here from South Dakota all the way into portions of Nebraska, northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado. Flash flooding possible. The yellow slashed area from Texas all the way into portions of Nebraska and Wyoming and Colorado. Severe weather possible in that area. And high pressure is in charge from Seattle, Washington area, all the way through Idaho, back to New Mexico, Arizona, California, all the way down into the Gulf of California and northern Mexico as well for your Wednesday. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to your Thursday forecast. High pressure still in control of Quebec weather, all the way down into Montreal, Toronto, Canada, also in the portion of Boston, New Hampshire, Vermont, and also into Maine. Also, high pressure is in charge from Michigan all the way to Wisconsin, through portions of Minnesota, all the way down into just east of Dallas, Texas, northern Louisiana, Arkansas, back into Missouri and Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. You'll be under high pressure control. We got shower activity over a portion of the Great Lakes region, also in the portion of New York State, also over toward New York and just northeast of Philadelphia. Got some showers and storms in portion of Indiana through Ohio to Pennsylvania, all the way down into the Florida Keys to the Carolinas, Georgia, all the way back into Texas. Red slashed area here in both areas over the Florida Panhandle, over North Florida, also through the upstate South Carolina area, North Georgia, around the Atlanta metro area, all the way into the Virginia region. Flash flooding is possible in that area. Also more flash flooding possible over here, portions Nebraska into portions of Kansas and northern Texas and western Oklahoma. We have more showers and storms extended from Houston through Dallas, Texas, Oklahoma, all the way into Nebraska and the portion of Minnesota, southern Canada, back to Montana and Wyoming and Colorado as well. Got some mixed precipitation there in portion of Montana and Wyoming. Got a little bit of shower activity over here, portion of Oregon and northern California. Elsewhere, dry conditions expected over the Vancouver area through Seattle, Washington, back to western Montana, through Idaho, all the way down to New Mexico in the San Francisco, Los Angeles area, also into the Gulf of California, all the way down into northern Mexico as well for your Thursday. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar across the nation. As you can see, scattered activity over here in portions of Canada, back into Maine. Also, I'm sure down in the Connecticut, Boston area. Also in the northern Pennsylvania, southern New York State. More scattered to widespread showers and storms expected over Ohio, all the way back to the east coast of the United States, off in the coastal waters, all the way down to Florida, through the Virginia, through the Carolinas, also down into north central Florida, also North Georgia. We got that upper level low spinning over Kentucky and Tennessee. That's what's contributed to all the shower and thunderstorm activity over the southeastern United States and below normal temperatures here as well. There's another little system down here in the Gulf of Mexico. Excuse me. Bring some shower and storms over Louisiana, also down in the Gulf of Mexico. Also got some shower and storms over here in the portion of Cuba. Bahamas got a few scattered showers moving into the northern portions of the Bahamas there when that line moves offshore of the Florida coast. Also, we got showers down here in portion of Puerto Rico. Also, some showers and storms down here around the Hawaiian chain island. Central and south got a few scattered showers over Alaska. North side looks a-okay. Guam radar currently unavailable. Still got some scattered showers and storms over Mexico. Some scattered over western Texas and southeastern New Mexico. Also got some more scattered activity up in portions of north and south and North Dakota. Got more widespread over southern Canada. Rain and snow over southwest Canada. More scattered activity with some rain and snow mixture over portions of Washington State, Oregon, Idaho, and western Montana. A little bit of shower activity over Wyoming and northeastern portions of Utah, and a little bit down in southeastern portions of New Mexico. All right, for us, for our local area here in South Carolina, here's our local radar view. You can see these little green boxes. These are flood warnings in effect for portions of North Carolina, just north of Charlotte, between Charlotte and Lexington, North Carolina. We got some shower activity extending from near Albemarle, North Carolina, through Waynesboro, North Carolina. Also into Lancaster, South Carolina, through Sherrill, South Carolina, back to Camden, South Carolina. Also into Darlington and Florence area. Also got some more scattered activity just west of Georgetown over towards the PD region, south of Florence area. Also toward Williamsburg County and back into Sumter County. Orangeburg getting some shower activity down toward Bamberg and Barnwell. Got some scattered activity in your area. This line of showers and storms here is slowly lifting off to the east northeast. So you guys at Newberry over toward Lexington, South Carolina, to Barnwell, Bamberg, back down towards Savannah, Georgia. This line will continue to slowly move off to the east. This line will dump a lot of rainfall across certain areas wherever this line sets up at. These individual cells you see over a portion of Fairfield County and also back toward just north of Columbia, back to Camden. These are dropping probably about an inch of rain per hour. So I would not be surprised to collect up a lot of rainfall in some of these showers and storms moving through our region. Expect this shower activity to continue through the remainder of the evening and overnight hours and more for the next 3 days. Alright, let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisories for your location across the nation. As you can see, we got a quiet condition along the northeast. We got a few coastal flood advisories for portion of Washington, D.C. area down into eastern Virginia. Some flood advisories over portion of North Carolina for some heavier showers. We got flood watches in effect from portion of Virginia through the Carolinas down into northern Georgia and northeast Georgia. We got some flash flood warnings, also some flood advisories also in effect for portions of North and South Carolina as well. Flood advisories also in flood watches also in effect for northern portions of Florida. Got some special weather statement for that line of severe storm you've seen on the radar currently moving east off the Florida coast. Also, we got special marine warnings down here in the panhandle of Florida, also down here off the Louisiana coast. We got a severe thunderstorm watch with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings in central and southern Louisiana. Also, flash flood watches also in effect for portions of southern Mississippi as well. area flood warnings for area rivers in effect for a portion of Mississippi. We have special weather statements also for eastern Tennessee, southeastern Kentucky, and southwestern Virginia. Strong thunderstorms and also some heavy rainfall as this area of low pressure continues to spin and produce a lot of rainfall over the southeastern United States. In this purple area here, this is excessive heat warnings in effect for southern Oklahoma through much of Texas. We got a few little sporadic severe thunderstorm warning. Also excessive heat warnings also in effect for portions of South Texas, Central Texas. Pockets of heat advisories over southeastern New Mexico, western Texas, central Texas, and also a good chunk of Oklahoma there as well. We got some red flag warnings also in effect for northeastern New Mexico, western portions of Colorado. We also have some air quality alert for, I'm going to start down here with some in southwest Arizona, northern portion of Colorado, also over here near the Missouri Kansas border, also over here near the Missouri and Illinois border, also southeast Michigan, western Michigan, northern Indiana, northeastern Ohio, western and central portions of Wisconsin, and central and southern portions of Minnesota. Also, we have some special weather statements for northeastern portion of Minnesota and also a little bit over northern Michigan. We have another severe thunderstorm watch extending through South Dakota all the way down, North Dakota extending all the way down into portions of Nebraska. Got some ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings in there as well. We got a couple counties in Wyoming got some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for you guys too. Still got those area river flooding still going on in eastern portions of South Dakota, also over here in portions of Nebraska, also in the portion of Wyoming, Idaho, and also in the portions of Nevada. Also, we got the frost advisory for southeast Idaho, freeze warnings, frost advisory for northeastern Nevada, southern portions and northern portions of California and Oregon, frost advisory in northwest portions of California, and we have some flood advisory for the mountain range there of California. Hawaiian chain looks good. Got a few special weather statements for Alaska. Alright, now it's time to go on to the Storm Prediction Center overview. As you can see, we got general thunderstorms over portions of the northeast U.S. Also, we got these scattered showers and storms going on in the southeastern U.S. Marginal risk, Florida back to Texas. Slight risk down on the Gulf Coast. Got some severe thunderstorm watches in effect down there as well. General thunderstorms over here in portions of the Pacific Northwest and also in the northern Midwest as well. Got some showers and storms with some severe weather ongoing from North Dakota down into Nebraska. Convective outlook that shows you about where the watches are in effect for North Dakota back in the portion of northern Nebraska. Also down here in Louisiana. Current watches that's in effect. There they are right here. From North Dakota down to northern Nebraska, central and southeast Louisiana. MDS discussion, that's currently where they just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for you guys down in Louisiana. Storm reports, currently as of this recording, we had 0 tornado reports today. Wind report was 8, 0 was high. Hail report was 6, large was 0, so that brought the total number to 14 as of this current recording. Currently, look like the damaging winds is up here near the North and South Dakota border, also in South Dakota, eastern New Mexico, southern Mississippi, some right off the coast there in the coastal waters there of the Gulf of Mexico, and also over here in central and northern Texas, much just over Louisiana. Alright, let's move on to the fire weather. We have an elevated risk pretty much just over New Mexico, back in the eastern Arizona and southeast Arizona as well. So just elevated risk for some possible wildfires could get out of control and escape quickly with little to no problem at all with stuff like that. Day 3 on the what I see on the day 3 model here, look like over here is critical, maybe coming back again for you guys for Arizona and New Mexico. All right, and finally we're going to wrap it up with the tropical weather outlook page. There is currently we're looking at Tropical Storm Brett. We'll click on that real quick. Okay, here we go. We got Tropical Storm Brett currently right here. Here's the one that's Invest 93L, which will become Tropical Depression number 4 sometime probably by tonight or either on your Wednesday, and should become Cindy sometime Wednesday or Thursday. So just want to give you a little quick update on that. Alright, let's take a look at the other map here real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is the 70% chance for development of Invest 93L. Alright, so still 70 and 80%, and tropical depression will likely form during the next couple of days. That's why I said tomorrow or Thursday should become Tropical Depression 4 and Tropical Depression Cindy. Alright, excuse me. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you back at the next one.